Hello there, beloved. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in to join us on the AVAD channel, A Verse a Day. We will be going into the scriptures as usual to discuss the content of episode 199. We would remain on the 10th chapter of the book of Psalm, and today we would be studying together even as the Spirit of God would give me utterance, the 12th verse. Psalm number chapter 10 and verse 12. I read, "Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the humble." The honest and earnest prayer of David, a man after God's heart, to say to God that he knows his ways and he knows that God will lift up the humble. The Bible says to us that God resists the proud and he would make great grace available unto the humble, right? God resists the proud, but he lifts up the humble. Why will he lift up the humble? Because he knows that this person has become dead to self, has become dead to sin. This person will not oppress. This person will not be up and about to impress. This person will come to the knowledge of the truth to say that the grace of God has found expression is in him is for a purpose. It is for the glory of God to be made manifest on earth. It is for the glory to be returned back unto God. It is for the emancipation of people. It is not for personal aggrandizement or for him to be proud. It is for him to show to people that God is still in the business of molding lives to conform to that which he is doing in this season of their life. So what he's saying is that the hand of God that we know that gets people to their promised land, as the Bible says in the book of Psalm 44 and verse 3, says that they did not get to the promised land by their sword, but it says by the outstretched hands of God and by the light of his countenance. Such a hand will lift people up. The Bible says that he will be able to take people from the dungeon and is going to set them on their high places. So the righteous man would always be humble at heart, and such a person, you can say that God will never forget the humble. The Bible says that we should not be weary in good doing, right? It says that in due course we will be able to get our reward. What that is saying to us is that God is there. He is, as the master chef, that he has always been cooking the best meal for us, such that when he sees that the good things that we do to people, we are doing it with the right motive, with the right intent, then he himself will be able to press down that which is our own input, and it will ensure that the overflow will be our own. The Bible says about us, when we are doing good or we give, and it says that there is he that scatters yet increases. He scatters his possession, he scatters his wisdom, he scatters everything that has to do with the beauty ingredients that would ensure that other people will be able to follow the Christ that they can see evidently in that person. And the Bible says that though he scatters, it increases, is because the hand of God will be upon him, the breath of the Almighty will be upon him, and such a person would have that input, I say again for emphasis, pressed down, and it will be, you see, shaken together, pressed down, and it will run over. And you see that such a person, when the person will need genuine help, or the person will be in need of help, then you see the dimension of God being his present help in time of need, and such a person will not be left to shame. This is what God will have us share together today. Please sit with it in the place of meditation. The Spirit of God who has been given unto us as our teacher emeritus is able to take over from here. Make him available to people all around you, and is a sign, a sure sign that you're a righteous man, and that which blesses you, you are making it available unto other people. As we continue to make godly alternatives to be out there in the cyberspace, doing it in bits and of course a verse a day. Shalom.